welcome back to BGCTV. I'm Callie.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And if you haven't seen our previous videos for this week, we are talking about space, and the theme for today is the moon.
Hey Kelly, I have a joke for you. Why did the cow go into the spaceship?
Why?
Because it wanted to see the moon.
Wow. Good one, Elizabeth.
To start off today, we have a special guest with us.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
Hi, Olivia. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So, Olivia, we're going to ask you a few questions today about the moon, and we want you to tell us what you think the answers are, okay?
Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Olivia, what do you think the moon is made out of?
Sand and rock.
Sand and rocks. That's a good answer. Would you live on the moon?
No, 'cause it's cold.
It's cold.
I agree. It is cold. Who do you think the first American man on the moon was? If you don't know, that's okay.
I don't know.
You don't know?
All
That's
right.
okay. Why do you think people wanted to go to the moon, though?
Because they wanted to land on it.
Oh. Definitely true.
That's a good answer. Would you ever go to the moon, Olivia?
No.
No. Oh. Okay, well, that's okay. I don't blame you. It's scary and cold and it's far away from your family, huh? Thank you so much for being here, Olivia.
Yeah, thank you. We will be right back with an anti-gravity experiment with Joe after the break.
The moon is made out of cheese, and if anyone told you otherwise, they are wrong. Moon Cheese & Co. Get the best cheese straight from the moon's crater. My family, the Cheddar family, has been living on the moon for centuries, and we've been collecting the finest cheeses, and bringing them back to Earth. That's how the moon got its craters, not these fancy asteroids. Get your delicious cheese from any store near you, and I really mean anywhere, unlike that rip-off Astro Cellular.
All right, thanks Kelly for that introduction. So today I have a wonderful friend, and her name is
Allie.
Allie. Yep, so today Allie, you and I are going to do a quick experiment that's easy and you can do at home and it won't make too big of a mess because all you really need is water and a bottle like this and a ping pong ball. So,
We're gonna pour water into this.
yes, but do you know what kind of experiment we're doing?
A gravity experiment.
Yes, we're going to be defying gravity. Not really defying it, but you know, it just looks like it, right? Okay, so to start off with this experiment, what we're going to do is we need some water of nondescript, any water that you can, even tap water works. This is just the easiest way to, transfer water if you don't have a sink nearby. And we're gonna fill it up into this glass bottle. Do you want to pour some of the water in there first? And I'll pour the rest. Just be careful. Oh. Alright, and then I'll pour the rest. That way it doesn't make a big mess. And you want to fill this glass bottle up to the very top. You want to fill it all the way up, and if you don't, the ping pong ball might fall off. So after you fill up the bottle, what do we do next, Allie? Do you know?
We put the ping pong ball on and twist a little bit.
Yes, we put the ping pong ball on top. And that's basically all the setup that you need for it. Now, what do you think is going to happen when I try to lift up this bottle, Allie?
Maybe it'll sink, maybe it'll fall, and you'll get wet.
Maybe.
I'm backing up so I don't get
So
wet.
yeah, you might want to back up so that just in case. So if I start turning it, you can see that the ball already, as I'm turning it, is staying where it's at, and I can go all the way to upside down. Do you want to hold it while it's like this? And I'm going to show you that I'm not doing any kind of magic or any kind of little tricks with this. So we're going to put that down before the water spills everywhere. So how does this work? Do you know?
It's kind of like sucking. Like if you, it's like if it's like the water, it's just like you would think water's slippery, so you'd like the ball would slip off it. Well, with the top, since it kind of fits the golf ball, you can take it off and make sure it goes back on if you're going to do it again. But I think it's probably like, it's kind of like a suction. It wouldn't suck you, but it's like the tiniest little bit.
Yeah, that's actually very close. What's happening is the ping pong ball right here, since this area right there is a lot larger than what the water is. And do you know what keeps us down on Earth? Even though we're on the moon right now, do you know what keeps us down on Earth? Do you know what that's called?
Gravity.
Gravity, yeah, exactly. Well, this ping pong ball also has a force that is pulling up while gravity is pulling down, and the force that is pulling up here, which is the suction you were talking about, is a lot larger than gravity, which is keeping it up like that. Alright, well, that experiment is over. It's simple. What did you think about it, Allie?
I thought it was really cool, and I thought, though, for once it was gonna fall off and maybe get us wet. And I'm like,
Sometimes it does. When I was first doing this, that if you don't put too much water, the ping pong ball will fall and you can get water everywhere, which is why we have this little container right here. So that way, if anything happened like that, it wouldn't go everywhere. But that is the end of the experiment. It was short and sweet, but it's a good experiment and it teaches kids about gravity. It's fun and it works. So I'm going to give a thank you to you, Allie, for being here with me and for helping me out with this, making sure that I don't mess it up and making sure that I don't get water all over myself. All right. Well, see you guys later. Say bye, Allie.
bye.
I guess we're going to float off now. Who's your favorite superhero?
I love Spider-Man.
Whoa, what if I told you you could walk on walls just like him?
No way, could I?
You sure can with these amazing, incredible, fantastic boots.
Those don't look like amazing, incredible, fantastic boots to me.
Well, they look plain so that they can disguise the fact that they're anti-gravity boots and they're perfect for the space.
Whoa.
Yeah, let me show you.
That didn't seem to work.
That's because they're not on. Let me just turn them on and now they should work.
Okay.
Let me try again.
I'm out of here.
I think we should,
Hi everyone, I'm back with Alana to talk about an important question. Why are there craters on the moon? Alana, do you know what a crater is?
Yes.
What is it?
When an asteroid hits the surface of the moon, it makes a big dent.
That was such a good definition, yeah. So it's those like dents or sort of dips in the moon. So it's usually kind of bowl-shaped, and we're gonna talk about why. Now, do you have a question about craters?
Yes. How do craters work? I mean, yeah, how do craters happen?
Yeah, how do they work? How do they happen? So instead of telling you, why don't I show you? We've got a tray here that we filled with moon sand to act like the moon's surface. So we've kind of smoothed it out here, pretend there's no craters yet. Okay. Now in space, I want to mention these asteroids. There's a lot of junk flying around. I think of it like space trash. Okay. So asteroids, sometimes people call them meteors. These meteors can run right into the planets in space. So I'm going to give you some little meteors, which I already did ahead of the show here. And you can keep those ones, perfect. And we're going to drop them on the moon as if they're like running into it. You ready? You want to do the first one? Mm-hmm. All right, first meteor. Boom. Okay, let's do a couple more. Just dropping them on. Okay. Now, obviously in space, the moon floats a little bit more. So we've got them in there. Perfect. You're a meteor master. Now, I'm going to very carefully take out the meteors, if you want to help me, and we're going to look at what happened to our moon's surface. Okay. Ooh. What happened?
They-
Notice?
There are holes.
Yeah, so we kind of made our own craters, right? So what happens to the moon when the meteors hit it, that's what happens. Now, interesting fact, some people don't know that there's actually craters on Earth. You mostly just think about them on the moon, right? So we just don't have as many craters on Earth because we have water and trees and wind and all these things that sort of wash away or move and change these craters. So imagine this is Earth and this is a river. They might run over it a little bit, which is going to change your moon surface, right? Or your Earth surface.
Cool.
Yep. Now, if you are interested in making your own moon sand, be sure to check out the video link to watch how Alana and her sister Avery and I made this moon sand. So I'll be back with Elizabeth after we hear from Kaylee with our wellness tip.
What's up, kids? Welcome back to my wellness world. I know you guys have been spending a lot of time at home, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to keep yourself busy when you're inside. Did you know sometimes astronauts can go insane being trapped inside spaceships and rockets? So here are some things they do to keep themselves busy. You can use these tips too. Getting into a routine will really help you stay busy. If you plan your day out ahead of time, it is easier to get things done. So like maybe you could wake up and then brush your teeth, eat some breakfast, and then go outside and play or something. Another thing astronauts do is they find a hobby, whether that's practicing to be a magician or playing instruments to be a superstar or just collecting bugs or something. Play lots of games and make sure to use your imaginations. Well, that's all I have today, guys, and don't forget to smile. Bye!
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're here with our friend Allie, who's going to ask me and Kelly a few questions.
Hi guys, I'm Allie, and today we'll be talking about life on the moon. My first question would be, would you live on the moon?
Well, what's it like on the moon?
Ooh, I know. The moon is filled with big dips called craters and lots of sand. I know the weather can get really hot and really cold, so I'm sure you would have to live in some sort of housing that could withstand the heat.
If you lived on the moon, what would you bring with you?
Ooh, I bring my family and my pet rock and also my favorite candy.
I would bring my puppy, my favorite blanket, and a popcorn maker. What would you bring, Allie?
I would bring my family. I would probably bring something so I could breathe, something to keep me from floating away, because I don't want to float away.
Smart.
What would you guys do to stay
Stay busy.
busy on the moon?
That's a good question. You want to stay busy on the moon. Well, there's not much gravity on the moon, so I guess it'd be hard to play sports and things like that. We could go for moonwalks.
And we could plant a garden or practice magic tricks.
I bet the less gravity thing would really help me perfect my cartwheels.
I didn't know you did cartwheels.
Oh, yeah. Elizabeth, what do you think the weather is like out in space?
That's a great question. I don't know. But luckily, we have our weather expert, Joe, who's going to come by the show tomorrow to tell us all about space weather.
I can't wait. Well, we'd like to thank Allie for the interview. What a job well done.
We are over the moon grateful for all the guests from today's show. Be sure to check out the links from the other activities.
Bye.